All right, guys, gonna finish the week strong. I am Lina. Great to be with you in a beautiful summer week. I'm saying that prophetically. I'm recording this a couple days before Friday, but I am trusting God for good weather this weekend. We come together every day, Monday to Friday, and share a minute or so devotional. Hope you're enjoying them. Many of you have expressed that you do, and God uses this to bless you. And I got to be honest with you, He uses it to bless me too. I go back this last couple of weeks on waiting. I had so many devotionals on that has really met me in a place where God has me. And so I am really grateful. And I think today's Power Minute is going to be pretty great too. So today's Power Minute is called Out of the Pit. Our verse is Psalm 40, verse 2. He drew me up from the pit of destruction, out of the miry bog, and set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. I once had a skunk trip into one of my window wells. It was an interesting experience. The skunk tried to jump out for hours until he finally gave up. I simply avoided walking anywhere near that well. What I did do was call 911. I knew I needed help. The next day, 2 guys in armored suits showed up to retrieve the skunk who was still snuggled against the side of the well. They literally had to draw him out of the pit of destruction, out of the miry clay, and set him back free to go on. There are times and seasons in our lives where we simply tumble into a pit so deep that we cannot pull ourselves out of it. No one likes to be stuck in a pit, whether it's a pit of bitterness or a pit of self-pity or a pit of bad decisions. As long as you call to the Lord for help, He won't keep you stuck in the pit for long. God specializes in pulling us out of the pits we stumbled into. Do you feel stuck in a pit today? Whether you hopped in on purpose or just can't seem to get unstuck, God's grace will pull you out the minute you cry out for help. Think about this question today. What pit are you stuck in right now? How did you get here? Are you willing to cry out to the Lord for help? I remember that day when the skunk fell in. It's funny because we were doing a Beth Moore study in my basement, and we rarely stopped the study, but that was a reason to stop it. And we got a good laugh, and I got a lot of mileage out of that illustration. But that visual of a skunk being stuck in a pit and needing help to get out, that's the visual that I think of when I find myself in those places in my life that I know you know. Maybe you're there right now. And may you go back and read a few verses of Psalms 40. It will encourage you so much. We serve a God who longs to get us out of those pits and who specializes in it. And so if you're hurting, or if you're struggling, you don't have to tell me, but you can tell the Lord. And more than that, you can trust that He's going to help you through it and get out of it. And so we are praying for you. We love you. We want to minister to you. I hope you're finding biblical truth for everyday life here. And hope you have a great weekend. And if you need anything, or if you just need prayer, let me know. If you want to find out more about our ministry, livingwithpower.org, etc. I think, you guys know everything by now. So love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.